This time greatness is upon us. We'll stand in the light. I'll turn my back to the darkness. Alright, blind! Blind! I couldn't run from the fight of my life. I couldn't be a broken blade in the fist fight. Sharper the pen, yeah, the sharper the knife. All I know is divine. I'm brave and I reignite.
Hello guys, in this video I'll show you an early access to Contingency Contract, showing you how the game works and its features. Just like the original Arknights, this game mode features a stage with very simple enemies, but they can become very strong depending on the risks you take. In Endfield, the term risk is changed to test criteria. To make it simple, I'll just call them contract or risk. There are a huge variety of contracts you can take, from buffing enemies' HP, attack, to debuff your own units' statistics, from reducing stamina recovery speed to entirely banning the dodge. The contracts doesn't simply buff enemies or debuff yourself. There are contracts that adds new mechanics, making the stage more challenging, like chilling your units when you perform certain action, increasing the freezing timer, but making it dispellable using skills, reducing combo skill cooldown at the cost of reducing skill damage, etc, etc. There are so many contracts, but I'm not going to show you all of them. One thing I want to mention is you don't need to worry about the event being free to play and friendly. From the early access server, the maximum contract you need for all the rewards are only 20, so of course you can challenge higher contracts, but that's mostly a self-challenge, and it's very interesting. To achieve risk 20 is very simple, as the game mode provides a big variety of contracts to combine. You will find for sure a risk 20 set for your own roster. There are contracts like damage taken by operators plus up to 100%, or control the operator takes more damage. These kind of contracts are literally a gift to players with good dodge reaction. If the enemy can't hit you, then these contracts shouldn't pose too much of a threat to you, right? For example, for this risk 20 run, I just take all the contracts that can be easily ignored, like less stamina recovery speed, enemies does more damage, operator takes more damage, but I'm confident in my dodging skills. Just a little timer reduction, less basic attack damage. For example, this contract is not friendly to Leviathan, so level 18 players will need to avoid this. Not a problem, even if it's a risk 3 contract, there are tons of other contracts you can take. So as you can see, I just don't make enemies become super strong, just adding some extra mechanics, and I can easily achieve the middle condition. Here you can see I'm using a full pot squad, but I was testing my limit, and I tried already before increasing the potential, so I can tell you for sure, risk 20 is easily achievable without needing high potentials. Or maybe this run here can give you a better idea how free-to-play friendly this game mode is. Same here, most of the risks I took are mechanical wise, like poison clouds when enemy dies, only one healing mass between waves, less timer, less stamina, regeneration speed, cannot swap control operators, etc. A very simple risk 20 run using free-to-play units. I didn't even put an essence on their weapons. I used the mechanic of one of the risk, which decreases the damage from better skills, but it increased by 100% all other type of damage that is not basic attacks, better skills, combo skills or ultimate. So reaction damage can be boosted. That's why this simple squad is so good, as a Wolfguard can easily trigger combustion after Perlica applies electro infliction, and Ardelia to easily trigger corrosion to debuff enemies too. And with the 100% buff, the combustion reaction can melt enemies. And if you have high confidence in dodging attacks, you can even increase by 1 the risk of no healing mass between waves, and only use Ardelia, healing in case you need. As you can see, combining the correct contract and making a reasonable squad can make you easily achieve the event goal, risk 20. I successfully cleared the contract 46, with some hours of trials though, which of course doesn't give you more rewards, since only risk 20 is required to get all the rewards, but it's fun to challenge your limit. That's the fun part of Contingency Contract, just like the original Arknights. This game mode is super fun, to challenge high risks, and the moment you achieve it is super satisfying. so make sure to prepare in advance your squad to test your limits. Get your units to level 90, same for the weapons. Etch your essence and artiface your gears. Do all possible preparations for this amazing event. Also, when you challenge super high risks, it's very hard, especially to new mechanics you have to pay attention, skill points management and the skills timing. Well, this is a contingency contract.
今宵碧落，乌云尽扫。
Shut out the voices inside your head. I'll reach out and take you back from the edge. The battle is calling us to our graves. Beneath the waves, we fight back to the ending. No ending in sight. Yeah, I got you in my sights. So I'm coming for ya, coming for ya. Chaos on my mind. Yeah, built in the struggle, the war wages on. Yeah, we keep.
Hope you liked this video and see you in the next one. Bye!